Today marks the day in which two fellow adventurers would begin their journey onto the Mount Otago pilgrimage. Adventurers begin their hike at the base of the mountain, as they will discover the deep faith in Otago, as more than 10,000 people from Kyoto have undertaken the pilgrimage with gratitude for the gifts that the fire bestows. Mount Otago is the highest mountain in Kyoto, followed by Mount Hiei on the other side of the city. Otago-san stands at 924 meters high and is quite the climb. Thus, these adventurers must prepare for a perilous journey up ahead. The adventurers continued through the path leading through a small town by the name of Mizuoso, where they believed they would find the entrance to the mountain. Unfortunately for them, they had made a grave mistake and had chosen the wrong path, thus forcing them back down the mountain from whence they came. Instead, they decided to skip some rocks by a small pond, hoping to enjoy the day, and thus they would have to retreat and begin their journey once again on a separate day. The adventurer began his journey anew from Arashiyama. Unfortunately, he did not have his fellow companion due to gastrointestinal issues. Thus, he had to continue the journey alone, but nothing would stop him from continuing his journey in pilgrimage up Mount Otago. The mountain serves not merely as relief from the concrete and crowds, but it is also a pilgrimage route, as we know. At the top of Mount Otago is Otago Shrine, which is considered divine. The adventurer ventured forward towards Arashiyama in order to get to his goal, but he decided to stop and take a stroll through a temple here and there before making it to the true entrance of the mountain of which he was going to climb quite soon indeed. One temple that stood out in particular was Otagi Nambutsuji Temple. To be quite honest, the adventurer had no clue as to what the temple was about. He just thought it was quite pretty. But looking back on it, all that we found out was that it was founded by Emperor Shotoku in the middle of the 8th century, though it was destroyed by the flooding of the Kamon River and was rebuilt as an offshoot of Enryakuji, a nearby temple. After enjoying his time at the temple, he trekked forwards where he would cross the Kiyotaki River through the following bridge that is seen. Now, before he was able to make it, he would unfortunately stumble like quite an idiot, but it is okay, as he was still able to continue forwards anyway. Oh, finally, we can see the first Otago Shrine Torii Gate that marks the beginning of this adventurer's journey through the actual base of the mountain. And as you can see, he pays his respects by bowing before the Torii Gate before continuing on up and up again. Ah yes, the beginning of quite a beautiful journey. And wait, is he fatigued already? Even I would not be this tired, my child, at such a rate, and I don't even hike to begin with. But oh well. Here the adventurer can be seen walking towards a small statue of sorts to pay his respects. Truth be told, Jizo, as they are called, are made in the image of Jizo Bosatsu, a guardian deity of children and travelers. They are also known as the Earth Bearer, so Jizo statues are made out of stone, which is said to have a spiritual power for protection and longevity that predates Buddhist beliefs. Here, you can see another example of a small Jizo statue, which is quite beautiful, truth be told. Tired again, fellow adventurer? Well, don't you worry. I'm sure there is not much long before you can reach the divine Otago Shrine. You must simply just continue. The shrine was originally founded by Taicho, who summited the mountain, cleared an area, and founded it more than 1,300 years ago at the beginning of the 8th century. Today, there are a total of 3 shrines. The main shrine is said to house 5 sacred beings. Adventurers who traverse these lands pray to the kami of Atago Shrine for protection against fires. But ironically enough, one of the 3 shrines was actually recently burnt down by a pyromaniac. Once the adventurer had reached the summit, he himself prayed toward the kami, but in order to not disturb them, he was not able to film, so this is a reenactment. The adventurer then proceeded to descend the mountain, as he had finally attained his goal and was able to complete the pilgrimage of Mount Atago. A job well done.